Making sense of today's market has never been more complicated, and it's never been more important to work with a full-time professional real estate associate.
JPAR Real Estate says the demand for homes is high and inventory is low.
Currently in the real estate market, we're seeing normally in the United States there's be 1 million listings for sale, and most recently there's about 430,000 listings for sale. That's a pretty significant decline in the amount of inventory. We don't see a whole lot of relief coming until the new builders can catch up.
CEO and founder of Altos Research, Mike Simonson, says what we are experiencing in today's market was 10 years in the making.
And we've been having fewer and fewer homes each year available to buyers. And then it really accelerated during the pandemic. The peak of our frenzy was April or May of 2021. And things have backed off a little bit from there. And we have a little bit more inventory as the year came on. But now we're wrapping up the fourth quarter, and inventory is falling each week as it normally does this time of year to reset for the beginning of the year.
Housing experts believe the trend will continue into 2022 with no sign of the market crashing. Real estate expert at Keeping Current Matters, David Childers, breaks it down.
There are a couple things that I would say as we look going into next year that experts are saying they are unified on. Is that the price of homes will continue to go up. The average appreciation in this country for the past 20 years has been about 3.8% historically. Next year, the average of forecasters is about 5.1%, just over 5%. So appreciation in the market next year, not as much as we've seen this year, but certainly no indication from experts that prices are going to crash. The other thing that experts agree on is that mortgage rates will continue to go up. And, as the economy improves coming out of the pandemic, I think we can expect mortgage rates to rise. Fannie Mae said going into the middle to the end of next year, somewhere between 3.5% to 4% in the average 30-year fix. So I think as people are starting to wonder what's next year going to bring, higher prices, higher mortgage rates, and I'm going to show you a graphic real quick that shows what experts are saying about home sales. Back in 2020 in this country, we sold 6.5 million homes during the pandemic, more than we'd ever sold before. And here in 2021, forecasters are saying we're going to sell more than that this year and more than that next year. So we look forward to next year. I think we can look forward to a very healthy real estate market all across the country.
Simonson says another factor to consider in 2022 is the end of the mortgage forbearance. Homeowners either start paying to stay or will need to put their house on the market.
It looks like very few of them are actually listing their homes for sale. Most of them are resuming their payments and starting and keeping those homes off the market as well. So there may be a little bit of extra inventory that comes to market, but in general, we're going to start the year with another super tight inventory. We're also, because mortgage rates remain low and employment remains high and Americans are flush with a lot of cash, demand for homes is high. And it's so it will start the year 2022 with tight inventory, tight supply and strong demand. And so we're looking at another likely another strong year for home price appreciation and those kinds of things.
If you are looking for a full-time professional associate, head over to jpar.com. For Real News, I'm Sarah Macias.